Get your why clear in your head, and that way you remember every bite of vegetables, every sip of smoothie, every sip of water is a step closer to that big goal that you want, right? You got to have that why. I'm struggling to find my why because I have no diseases even at 70 years old. Can you help? So for those of you who haven't heard that expression before, I call your why your big motivator to change your life. To do anything hard, we need motivation, right? We need a push, especially because it's hard, right? You don't want to do hard things. Your brain's actually programmed to try to preserve energy and to do as little as possible to maintain, our equilibrium. So if you're trying to do something hard, like give up all the food that you normally would eat and change to a different way, you need a big reason, right? It's why it's hard for me to help somebody who's healthy, because if you feel fine, why would you change anything, right? Now, when people feel sick, they show up and they go, okay, I'll do whatever you say, help me, right? But if you feel good and you don't have any health problems, then my question is really, so why do you want to do it? So it depends. For some people, the reason they change their diet is they want increased longevity. They've shown that eating plant-based diets actually increases the length of the telomeres of your DNA, which actually, that means that it reverses the aging process because those shorten as you get older. You reverse the aging process, you get more life. So it could be, I just want to live longer and healthier. It could be, I want better energy. It could be, I want better fitness. It could be, I want to be a better role model. But really, I'd be digging in with you if we were talking to see, like, why did you come to this Q&A and what is it that you want for your life that you don't have? And that would be what your why is. What is it that you don't have in terms of your health or your life that you want, that this will be the path to get there? That's why I always tell people that get your why clear in your head, and that way you remember every bite of vegetables, every sip of smoothie, every sip of water is a step closer to that big goal that you want, right? You got to have that why. We had a gentleman who did my rapid recovery group with lupus, and he was bedridden, so sick. And his dream was to go to Europe. And so every bite of vegetables, every sip of smoothie, every sip of water was Europe, a step closer to Europe. The plane tickets are going to come. I'm going to do this, right? And actually in our Smoothie Shred Facebook group, is our free online group, smoothieshred.com, you can access it. In our group, he posted where he went to Venice. And he was on his feet all day long, and he posted pictures of himself going up and down these hills and traveling all over. No pain, no fatigue, no photosensitivity. He felt amazing. He lived his dream. His why was the lodestar to point him in the direction he wanted to go. And that way, all of the foods you're eating in hypernourishment are getting you to the dream, right? Then it becomes fun. So you just have to figure out what you're pointing to at, all of you. And then then you just think of all the food as like, eat this to get there, right? That's the motivation.